Actor Kal Penn's whirlwind career brought him from the small and big screen, starring in Harold and Kumar and House. He even worked in the Obama White House for 2 years before returning to Hollywood again. Now he's opening up to NewsNation's Ashleigh Banfield about his new book and even his name.
My first name is Kal Penn, K-A-L-P-E-N. And Kal Penn had been shortened to Cal, the same way that Joseph becomes Joe. So a lot of those guys had called me Cal in the past, and they said, well, what about Kal Pacino? And just started off on these terrible puns for the next half hour. And then we ended up with Kal Penn, splitting my first name in half, and we joked, you know, that adding a second N to Kal Penn would stand for not going to play a stereotypical cab driver.
And my colleague Ashleigh Banfield is joining us right now. Of course, she hosts Banfield right here on News Nation. Ashleigh, good to see you this morning. You talk to a lot of people, and what motivates them? And what stood out to you about Kal Penn?
Well, for starters, that he is as successful as he is, given the fact that he had thrown it in and said, forget it, this isn't for me. Every single audition that he went to, Adrian, he was being, you know, stereotyped. And the casting directors would say, do the accent, you know, like Apu from The Simpsons. And he just, you know, one or two of those, he thought, okay, I get it. But it was constant. And after a while, he just lost his drive to do this job. And eventually, you know, he was able to snap out of it and just really drill down, go back to those auditions one after the other, even though people would say, oh, where are you? Where are you from with that accent? And he said, New Jersey. But, you know, it was really, really hard for him. I got to say, like, it was a really good read, this book. If you ever felt as though you were just, you know, hitting a wall constantly and that there was no hope for you to get over that mountain, read that book, because that guy's grandparents marched with Gandhi.
Wow.
And then he's in a casting director's room who wants him to talk like Apu. And yet, look at him. He made it all the way to the White House.
Well, let's actually watch another clip about how he stuck to acting, even though he's such a serious person, but he still had the acting chops. Let's take a look.
I think the thing that kept me going, like many other artists, is this intangible of how do you explain to somebody who doesn't do what we do for a living that you have to do it, you know? It's that crazy part of you that makes you an artist. I think athletes deal with this a lot, too. Why do you think you get to pursue a career like that? It's like, well, I kind of have to. I got to shoot my shot and see if it works. And that's truly the American dream.
You know, the American dream, you got to shoot your shot. So many of us took risks to be in this business. So many people watching at home are contemplating, do I take a risk in 2022 in this crazy world and new reality that we live in? A lot of times a mentor is the game changer to feeling like you have a safety net when you take those risks. You've been an advocate for mentoring. Can you tell us about Rising Tide?
So we decided to launch this mentorship initiative for years and years. I mean, I've been at this a long time, right? Like more than 2.5 decades. Like 3.5 decades. And
Still looking forever young.
It's all smoke and mirrors, you know how it works. But I thought, you know, gosh, there are so many people who reach out to me, young people in the business, who say, you know, can you look at my tape? Can you tell me how you did it? Can you give me some advice? And I thought, why not scale this thing? And so I reached out to all my friends in my Rolodex who are, you know, big titans in this industry, and I asked them if they would be mentors and come on, you know, in this session with me called Rising Tide. And they all said yes. No one said no. So I've got over 25 of these like awesome people who've agreed to jump on a Zoom with me, with anyone who wants to do this free session. This is just, you know, 8 of some of the really great names that we've got. In fact, tomorrow is Sanjay Gupta, chief medical correspondent from CNN, who is, you know, remarkable beyond words for what he's able to accomplish in a single day. And then after that, it'll be Lisa Ling and Mika Brzezinski, Deborah Norville, Meghan McCain, Billy Bush, Sam Champion, Harvey Levin. There's just so many of these incredible people. So I encourage everyone to go to News Nation now /Rising Tide and sign up. It's free. Like I said, I mean, come on, it's a half hour and you'll be able to ask any question you want of, you know, these remarkable people who've just risen to the top of their field.
That's very cool. And the fact that it's free Awesome. Thank you so much, Ashleigh, for joining us and sharing a little bit about what you can find on Banfield and online. Check out Banfield
Thanks,
right here. Thank you. On News Nation tonight and every weeknight, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 Central. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.